Hey everybody, I'm Verna from Stampin' Notes, and I want to show you today how I made this card right here. It's a flip top card. Now there were a lot of questions about how to do the die cutting, so I'm going to show you that. I do love this set. This is the painted lavender bundle that I've used. It's part of the perennial lavender suite. It is gorgeous. In fact, it's my featured kit in the mail this month. If that's something you're interested in, it's a beautiful set. You will also get free, not free, but included product in it. A pack of the beautiful purple lavender gems. Good morning, Elaine. A pack of the beautiful white paper butterflies. I don't have that right here with me. And a half pack of the perennial lavender designer series paper. Everything to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs, a video tutorial and a PDF tutorial, and the cost is only $42. So I'm going to put a link in that if you're interested in my kit in the mail with this particular set, the painted lavender, this month. And also this week, on my Monday Live, I featured 2 cascading panel cards. I thought I had them right here. One was the painted lavender, and one was with the Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. Here they are. These. So if you place an order with me this week using the current host code, and you'll see that when I go to my phone view, you'll get the supplies to make 2 of each of those if your order is $40 or more. And if your order is $50, I'll include a pack of gems, and you do have to use the current host code. So that host code you will see when I put my phone down. So let's go ahead and go to my project view, and I will show you how to make this. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock, and I'm using Pretty Peacock. That's 4 1/4 by 11, so it's a half a sheet of cardstock. And also I forgot to say that I will have the tutorial for this in my email newsletter this weekend that goes out this weekend. If you're interested, I'll put a link so you can sign up for that. It will be a free PDF tutorial for it. Alright, so we're going to score this 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece in 2 places at 2 3/4, and that at 5 1/2. Like that. This will also be on my YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch it anytime you want. So I'm going to just burnish these down with my bone folder, break down those fibers so it lays better, and I'm going to do it both ways. Also, I have stamping in my studio tomorrow from noon to 5. If you live in Western New York and you're interested, I have a post about that on my Facebook page. It is a fun time. Great time to get together. Hey, Margaret. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a layer on this on the back side, and this layer is the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. It's 2 1/2 by 4, because I want that beautiful layer, actually, nope, I'll use this one, to go around when it flips. I want to see that beautiful Designer Series paper, and you do not have to use Designer Series paper. Trying to decide which way. Maybe I should put it this way. Okay. We'll find out if that's the wrong way or not. Okay. I think the last time I did it, it didn't have a right or wrong way. So, alright, now I'm going to use the largest rectangular shape in the Nested Essentials dies, and I'm a little late because I panicked I could not find my set, and so that's why I was a little late getting on. So you're going to need to, we're going to use it on this, but you're also going to need to die cut 2 shapes from Basic White of that same size. And I've already done that here. And I've gone around the edge of it with some, I've just sponged some crumb cake on there. And I'm going to do it with this one too. I'm using the little brush here. I love these little brushes, blending brushes. And I'm bringing in my crumb cake ink. And I'm just going to start off a little bit on the side here. If you're on here, say hi. Tell me where you're from. I'd love to know where you're from and what's going on Friday today. I'm getting ready for my class tomorrow. My mom's coming to help me in a little bit, do some die cutting. My mom's 87, but she does really well for her age. Okay, so in this set, in this bundle, you have these beautiful dies. And here's the stamp set. And this is a painted lavender bundle. Okay, and I've already die cut out some foliage to make my little bouquet to go on one of these. And just looking for my bouquet. So I used Gorgeous Grape, Pretty Peacock, I think Fresh Freesia, and Highland Heather for this bouquet. And of course, I dropped it on the floor or something, and I don't, oh, here it is, okay. So here's that bouquet. I already did that, and I just die cut the pieces and then used mini glue dots to layer them on top of each other. I wrapped some of our linen thread around it to make a bouquet and tied a bow. So, and you will have to cut off some of the bottom pieces of this. And I'm just going to take some liquid glue, put on the back of especially the lower part of it. And we're going to put that on there and hold it down for a minute. Hi, Lisa. Oh, it's your day off. Yay. Hi, Eleni. Nice to have you on there. All the way from Holland. Wow. I think you're about 6 hours ahead of us. So it must be about 3:30 there, maybe. All right, so I've got this ready. Now let's stamp our other one. This is going to be our sentiment piece. And I'm going to bring in my Lost Lagoon ink. Nice to have you here on your first time. And I'm bringing in, there's like a little stamp with all this little grass. So let's stamp that. And I should have a mat under here with a photopolymer stamp set. Hopefully this will be okay. Okay. Oh, nice, Elaine. You're making a craft room. That's awesome. You will love it and spend a lot of time there. Okay, now this sentiment I'm going to use is Sending Love and Best Wishes. This is from another set in that suite, the Perennial Postage. The Painted Lavender does not have any sentiments, but there's another set that goes with it, Perennial Postage, and this has those postage dies. Some of these aren't on there because I was using them for die cutting, but very nice images. Okay, and we're gonna stamp this in Gorgeous Grape. this is Friday Fun Fold. I would like to do a regular Friday Fun Fold. Okay, and this is a cling set. So this is a red rubber set. The other one is photopolymer. It's see-through. Okay, now in that lavender set, there's these little butterflies. And we're going to stamp some little butterflies in Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to stamp them individually. So I'm just trying to ink up the one side. We're going to put that little one up there. I'm going to wipe off my stamp. I've got to grab a wipe here. And we're going to stamp the larger butterfly down below. I'm always on Mondays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you'd like to join me. And I usually have a stamp along or a featured kit if you would like to watch. Okay, we're going to put this one right here. Okay, so there's our two butterflies. All right, now let's do that. Let's put the rest of our card together. We'll close these up. And I'm using this from the Nested Essentials, but you could use like you don't have to use that shape. I would like to even try a circle, so you get a half circle. All right, so I'm going to set these aside and bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I will show you how to cut this. It's very easy once you see it. And you could use any number of different shapes. All right, so I'm going to move this over so you can see better how I'm lining it up. I'll bring my base in. And my bottom plate, my plates, I need new plates, they're pretty well used. Okay, now we're going to put the section of this card where you've got the short flap, not this long flap. We're going to put that first. Okay. And going first and face that way in the machine. And now I'm going to bring my die in, and I'm putting it halfway, about halfway across that score line. And you want to get it even on both sides. So I'm going to move it over just a little bit. I'm going to grab some Post-it tape. Hi, Despina. I hope I'm saying your name right. That's a pretty name. Nice to have you here. Okay, so I'm going to move that over just a tad. All right, I'm going to tape this down good because I don't want that to shift. All right, and now I'm going to lay this plate over it. I've got my phone thing in the way here. So what you're going to do is you're only going to run, sorry, having difficulty with the phone thing. Let me see if this will work. You're only going to put your plate up to this score line here. You're not going to run it all the way back. So it will only cut this much. That's how you get that to cut that way. All right, I'm going to switch this way. Sorry, you guys. It's a room thing with my phone holder here. Let's see if we can do it this way. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this top plate in. Move my computer over. Put this top plate in like this. And all right, so So I only want my plate going from here to here. I don't want it going any farther. So I'm going to shove this in some. Okay, and then I'm gonna, oh good grief you guys, I'm so sorry. Let me move this back. Okay, it's gonna be a little crooked, but hopefully you can see it. I'm going to switch plates here. Alright, so we've got that in. We're going to lay this up here like this. We're going to put this halfway, so our score line is halfway there. And there. We're going to go ahead and put this in. See if I can get this in farther. And I only want my plate there. Okay, so I'm only lining my plate up to where that score line is. Okay, and I'm running it all the way through, but it's only going to cut up to that score line. So let's see how we did here. Alright, so I'm going to move this back. Hang on a minute. And we'll set this back here like that. Let's take this off here. So see how this cut only up to that score line. That's how you do that. And then this is going to hang down. I want it this way. Let's see. Let me show you the other card I already did. So we've got this designer series paper there. So I'm going to flip this like this. Oh, the other way. Here we go. And so we have this tab hanging down, and this is where I'm gonna put the die cuts that I just did. All right, so I'm gonna take my bone folder and just burnish this down a little bit. Hi Margaret, nice to see you on there. All right, so let's move this out and bring in our little shapes that we've already done. So this is going to go on the front here, sending love and best wishes. I really apologize, it was a tight fit with my die cutting machine and it didn't go too smooth. But anyways, you get the gist of it. Alright, so that's going to line up right there. That's going to go on there like that. And then we want it so when it flips up, this one is on here. So we're going to adhere that. Right. So that's going to go right there. Let's see if that's on there right. Yep. Okay, and whoops, we gotta line this up a little better here. And fix our bouquet. And then you have, I cut a piece of designer series paper that's 5 1/4 by 4. This is gonna go on the inside here. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, there will be a free PDF tutorial in it this weekend for this card. And you could put designer series paper even here if you wanted to, and even up here if you wanted to. So there's our front. Now let's add place on the back for a sentiment. And I've got a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 inch cardstock, the basic white, and I'm going to just do a little bit of stamping on that with a large lavender, bushy lavender that's in that set. I'm grabbing a big block. And I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape for that. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here. Move that up so you can see it, and I'm gonna stamp off. Now this is why you need to stamp on a pad with the photopolymer stamps. So I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Piercing mat, and we still do sell these. You will get a more of a stable, clear image. And this is a new stamp. I haven't used it a lot. So, and then I'm going to stamp off a little bit. So we've got that second generation stamping there. Let's bring this back in. We're going to add this to the back of our card. Alright, and then this is where you can write your sentiment. You could even stamp something, sentiment on there if you wanted to. And let's grab some ribbon. This is that Pretty Peacock that has the gold in it. And I'm using probably about 14 inches. And I want to run it right across the top here. See if we got it straight, and you could put a piece of tear and tape on the back to hold it if you want to. I'm gonna tie my bow, and then, or you could just do tails. You don't have to do a bow. I'm gonna tie it, and then I'm gonna add a glue dot underneath the knot there to hold it in place. Alright, so we've got our nice little bow there. Let's grab our glue dots. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to add that to the back. Slide that under there, and that will hold it in place. And you could even add a couple more. In fact, I will add another one. Add one there. Okay, and let's add some gems. And this is, Take Your Pick tool is great for picking up gems. It has a putty end on it, and you can just pick them up. Oops, pick them up easily and move them. Put one there, and then maybe another one. And there. So there's our card. Sending love and best wishes. And you open it up, and there's a little bouquet. This would be nice for a wedding too. And it will fit in our envelopes, medium-sized envelopes. And then there's a place on the back for your sentiment. So I hope you enjoyed this, and happy stamping. Join me Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more fun stamping, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me today. Bye now.